Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's back to school time. My son actually just started kindergarten. I can't even believe it, but I wanted to show you guys how I'm kind of like doing a reset. Like, I'm a busy working mom. Like, let's just do it. It's almost like the start of the summer is like its own thing, but then the start of the school year is a totally different thing. So what I'm doing is getting myself completely back on track, getting into like back to routine mode, out of summer mode, and these are just some of the things that I'm doing. I want to share it with you. I started off by making my coffee. I cleaned up my coffee, as you guys know. So this is just an espresso pod, heavy cream, a little bit of cinnamon, and a little squirt of liquid stevia, and I call it a day. So this is my favorite coffee of the moment. Sometimes I'll use those super creamers, but today I didn't have any, so I just did the heavy cream, kept it clean. And then behind me, this is part of my reset. I just did a huge order with the Royo bread company. You can get them online. It's eatroyo.com. I love them. I will always talk about them in a positive way because I feel like these products have kept me on track and they're the best tasting ones on the market. This is not sponsored, by the way, by them, but I always get the bread. And then this time I got the bagels, and then I tried these rolls. I'm really excited to try them because I never have before. They're kind of new. So we'll see what we think. Maybe we'll try them later once I break my fasting window. But this is just another way that I have started to reset and get back into the routine. Have my fridge and pantry and freezer just stocked with things that I know are gonna keep me on track. Because that's the first piece of the puzzle, right? If I don't have these things in my house, it's hard for me to make a sandwich and make it healthy and things like that. So instead, I like to just stock up and make sure that I have everything. And then what I actually do is I'm gonna put all of these breads and bagels and everything into my freezer. That is a huge tip. That's why I like to order in bulk, because then I just throw it in my chest freezer in my basement. But I'm actually gonna take the bagels and put them into their own separate freezer bag just so that they keep a little bit longer. The bread I go through fairly quickly, but the bagels I want them to make sure that they last and don't get freezer burned. So I'm gonna put them in their freezer bags and let's get this reset started. To show you guys what the everything bagels look like just up close. They're super like fluffy, squishy, but they're not like eggy or anything like that. They don't like, they smell like a regular bagel. They smell so good. I'm still in my fasting window now. It's only 8:30, so I won't be breaking my fast till after lunchtime today, but these are so good. And again, freeze them and then just defrost them when you're ready, and then they're perfect for so many different things. Bagel sandwiches, cream cheese bagels, you know, sky is literally the limit, but I love having these in the freezer because it keeps me on track, and it's an easy lunch or even dinner or snack when you're really wanting something that you want to stay on track with. They look like a whole wheat roll almost, but they're super fluffy. Oh my gosh. These would be really good for like a hard roll sandwich, or even like a bacon, egg, and cheese. Oh, I could see that happening. Or even just like a roll with butter. Who doesn't love a roll with butter? So I'm gonna add these in here and freeze these too. Okay, so the next thing I do is I got my chicken marinade here, and I'm gonna marinate 2 packs of chicken breast so that I can have it in my fridge for literally everything. I mean, lunches, dinners, and then you can do so much with this. You can then prep chicken salad with this. You could physically make a grilled chicken salad. You can make chicken quesadillas. You can make my chicken pastas, chicken pizza, put the chicken on the pizza. Like, there's so much you can do with this chicken. It's just a great base, but it gives it so much flavor with just a few spices. So what I'm gonna do first is just re-up my spice mixture here. I just keep it in a mason jar here and label it so I know what it is, but it's literally just equal parts Italian seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, salt, and pepper. So I just do equal parts in here and shake it up, and then you've got a marinade ready to go. We're gonna do all this, and this is another great way to reset because, again, prepared. Be prepared. Make a plan, be prepared, have it in the fridge so that when you're ready to go eat, there's options. And then you can either leave this raw, like what I do, and then I cook it up as I go, or then once it gets to be like a day or two later, I will just cook up all of it, and then I have it in my fridge. For me and my husband mostly. He'll eat it too. So this is not gonna go to waste. It's a great way to just start off the week really fresh, a good way to reset. And again, that's it. Make a plan, be prepared, reset. You can do this. We've got this, guys. We've got this. Okay, so I cut and trimmed up my chicken, probably what some people would say probably too much, but I like my chicken to be like very trimmed, let's put it that way. So I get rid of all the gross stuff. I have a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of the bag already before I even put the chicken in, just like maybe half a tablespoon. And then I'm just gonna put in another tablespoon or so right on top. And when you're adding in the chicken, fold your bag down. Now it kind of like went up a little bit, but fold your bag down so that you don't get the raw chicken on the actual zipper part. And then now what I'm gonna do is fold it back up. And I have a whole video for exactly how I made this recipe, like the marinade and then how I grilled the chicken and all of that. So I'll link that down below. It's called, coined by me, the best chicken marinade ever, because it literally is. It can go for everything. Actually, I wanted to tell you guys, when I was making my chicken parm the other day, if you follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me over there too, because that's like daily me. You can see what I'm eating, what I'm doing. And I had like a little dinner party and I made chicken parmesan, low carb for me. I used this chicken and I just added some sauce and cheese on top and broiled it, and it was phenomenal. This chicken is so versatile. I've done it for chicken parm. I've done it for like an Asian inspired marinade chicken bowl, and it works great. So that's why it's the best ever. So a little bit of olive oil in there to get everything moving, and then this was shaken. We're good to go with our spices, and this is literally, this is it. You add the spices in. I always overspice because I just love spices and I just love flavoring meats and chicken, especially with just spices, because I think it's all you really need. So now I'm gonna zhuzh it a little bit, move everything around. I don't want to show you guys like all the raw chicken grossness, so I'll keep that out of the frame. And then we're gonna do a little bit more as I move the chicken around. And then what I like to do is close it. Then what I do, I get all the air out, and then we are good to go. This can just get popped right into the fridge. And now you have chicken that is ready to go. Literally, all you have to do then is just cook it on the grill pan, cook it on your outdoor grill, saute it, bake it, air fry it. However you want to eat this, it's ready to go. So this marinade, I like to do it for at least an hour, but again, this can sit in the fridge for 2 or 3 days, and it's perfect every single time. So a little bit of planning, we're staying on track, guys. And now what I'm going to do, because Scarlett has requested it, she loves to go downstairs in my basement and ride her bike like all around. So I'm gonna go downstairs and do a treadmill walk. She's gonna ride her bike and play. It's gonna be awesome. And that's the thing too, I'm working in getting my movement, but I'm doing it in a way where it feels really good to me. So like right now feels like a good time to just let her play. Let's go downstairs, let me get a treadmill walk in. That will bang out close to 3,000 steps for me before lunchtime. So it's just a great way to stay on track during the day. Resetting for me means going back to my core pillars, the 4. Fasting, low carb, daily water, daily steps. And sleep is kind of like in there too. My main 4 pillars are what's important to me, because I know if I'm doing those things every single day, I'm staying on track. So I know if I'm fasting, I'm on track. If I eat low carb food, I'm on track. If I drink at least 100 ounces of water per day, I'm on track. And then if I get my daily step goal of 10,000 steps in a day, I'm on track. So for me, I did that while I was losing weight, 65 pounds down, maintaining for 2 years. I did it then and I'm doing it now. I'm just still doing what I did then, and it still works, and I just absolutely love my lifestyle. So again, monitor your steps throughout the day. I'm going downstairs to get some steps with Scarlett, and yeah, just staying on track. It feels so good. Like the resets feel so good. Make sure you look at resets as a positive thing and get excited about it, because you're gonna get better results doing it that way. Okay, another thing that I'm personally doing to reset is doing some makeup. This literally took me 5 minutes, and I just feel so much better when I put makeup on, when my hair is done, when I feel like, okay, I'm ready to go. So like if I really quickly needed to like leave the house, like, okay, we're good to go. So doing like a 5-minute makeup, it always feels like it's gonna take me so much longer, but in reality, it's so fast. So I did this. Now I'm like feeling really put together for the day. I do have some afternoon client calls when Scarlett's napping, so this is perfect. I'm already ready. And now I'm gonna go downstairs and just do a walk. It's nothing crazy. It's just like a 3.5 mile per hour walk for about 20 minutes, half an hour, depending on, you know, how it goes. But yeah, so now I feel like reset. Again, just doing all of the things that make me feel really good. So like I was talking about my 4 pillars, getting ready also makes me feel really good. Having my hair done makes me feel really good. So I'm just aiming to feel as good as I can every day, and that helps me kind of jump right back into a really good, solid, healthy routine. So I just did a 30-minute walk. I feel so good. It just feels so good to get that movement in, especially for me in the morning. It kind of like is a catalyst for me to keep going throughout the day and get more and more and more things done. So right now, I'm over 5,000 steps and it's not even 11 o'clock. This is amazing, guys, especially if I want to get 10,000 steps in my whole day. I'm already over halfway there, so that feels really good. But this is the thing too, especially when I do my walks in the morning, I get hungry early. Like right now, I'm pretty hungry, but I'm fasting. So it's not every day that I get hungry, but some days I do. And when I do, I'm gonna have my electrolytes early today. So this video is actually sponsored by Element electrolyte packets. These are great for on the go, but you get all your electrolyte needs in one little packet like this. I drink one of these every single day. So in the afternoon, I will reach for one of these because mom life, I need that extra pick-me-up, and I get that fatigue in the afternoon. But instead of coffee, I go for electrolytes because I don't get any of the negative side effects that I get from coffee. So the science-backed electrolyte ratio is the best part because it's made for maximum hydration. You're gonna get sodium, potassium, and magnesium all in one easy on-the-go packet. So I take this on vacation with me, and I'm always prepared with a couple of these in my purse in case I need them or people that I'm with need them. So today I'm actually gonna be mixing up the mango chili, and this is one of my favorite flavors. Don't be scared off by the chili. It's seriously so good. So what I end up doing is just putting a little bit of water in, and then I will mix this, and then I'll top it back off with more water. But if you guys feel like me and you get that afternoon brain fog, fatigue that hits, just like you need that pick-me-up for an energy boost, try electrolytes and see how you feel. They literally totally changed my afternoons and just made my whole life so much better. The cool thing is about these is they're fasting approved, so I can have this in my fasting window and still be good to go. Anyone watching today that orders on Element's website, your next order, you will get a free sample pack, which includes 8 of their most popular flavors. So all you're gonna wanna do is go to drinkelement.com/heart. So that's drinkelement.com/heart, H-A-R-T, to get your sample pack. Try all these flavors. There literally hasn't been a flavor that I've tried them all that I didn't like. And you can even add the unflavored one into your smoothies, into your iced tea, into whatever, you know? Like you don't even need to have the flavor. You can get really creative with it. And fall is right around the corner. The chocolate is literally the perfect keto hot chocolate that you will ever have. Just mix it with some hot water. Thank you again to Element for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so I think I'm doing pretty well for my little reset. Oh, that's so good. It's a little bit spicy, nothing crazy, but then the mango is so like sweet and tart, sweet and spicy, perfect. And I think I'm just kind of like trying to cling on to summer by going for like the summer flavor, like the mango chili, but this fall reset so far is going amazing. And this is all of the things that I implement just to hit the ground running, get right back on track for not only what works for me, but what makes me feel really, really good. But again, electrolytes are something that's a non-negotiable for me. And again, just gotta restart, reset, get right back on track. Another thing that I've been doing is making a daily to-do list. I usually do this the night before or the morning of, and it's just like the things I want to get done today. So like cleaning the bathrooms, cleaning my living room, vacuuming. I already did the dishes and I already marinated that chicken, and I just want to make some bacon as meal prep also. It's just really nice to have everything laid out and I don't forget things, because then I go to bed and I'm like, oh, I never made the bacon. And that's what I did last night. So I'm like, I'm making my to-do list again, and I'm getting back on track doing that every day, and I always feel so much better when I do. 2 o'clock, I am about to refill up my water bottle again because I'm trying to get to that 100-ounce goal. And we are almost there. So I've drank 2 of these already, so I'm at 80 ounces for the day. I am crushing my goals today, and it feels really, really good. I had my client calls. They went really well, and then I put Scarlett to nap. Well, before the client calls, I put Scarlett to nap, and then I did my calls. I did great. Now I have to work on YouTube. I think the main key to a restart and just to getting back on track is to having a plan, which I talk about in all my videos, but having a plan and then executing it and keeping track of everything throughout the whole day. So I know how much water I drank so far. I know how many steps I have so far. I'm really on track with everything. I had a good low carb lunch, which was so good. I used some of the Royo bread, which I still have to put in the freezer, but I used some of the Royo bread and I do avocado, a little bit of mayo, and then hard boiled eggs, some Cholula sauce, salt and pepper. It's so good and it's so filling and it keeps me full all the way until dinner time. So that's good. So all my pillars are kind of taken care of. I fasted perfectly. I ate my low carb lunch, which I'm gonna eat a low carb dinner too, and then kept on track with my water, kept on track with my steps. So all of these things, I kept track of them during the day and I had daily goals. So make sure that you're making goals and then monitoring everything throughout the day. That's how you do this. That's how you do a healthy reset. So what I would do if I was you is determine what your pillars are. What are your non-negotiables for the day? And then make a plan starting for tomorrow or starting right now, whenever you're watching this, like when does it feel good to start? And say, okay, how can I implement these so that I can, crush my goals the next day? Also, let me know down in the comments below this video, do you guys like videos like this where it's just more like casual? I'm taking you along on my day, because these are really easy for me to film, so I'd probably do more of this kind of content, but just let me know. I know the sit down videos are good too because I can really teach you a lot of stuff, but this is kind of me showing you in real time what I'm doing and what works for me. Okay, everybody, it is officially 10:51 and I am in my office right now. I am about to step away from my computer, but I wanted to end the video and give you guys an update for my day. So you saw me eat a really healthy dinner. So what I ended up doing was just grilling up some chicken, and then we made healthy grilled chicken salads. And another thing that I've been aiming to do in this reset is to make really simple, healthy meals. And this couldn't have gotten any easier. I just made a quick salad. I made one for my husband, a little bit different of ingredients for him. He wanted to do like a blue cheese salad. I ended up doing like an Italian salad. It was so good. With that grilled chicken, you cannot go wrong. And having it in the fridge just meant an even easier dinner for me to prepare. And I finished all my water for today, so I drank 120 ounces. I drank 3 Stanleys, and drum roll, I'm gonna check my steps. I did close all 3 rings on my Apple Watch, and my steps today were 11,281. So I'm still gonna walk around a little bit more, so we might even get a little bit more steps. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope it gave you some inspiration to just jump back in, reset, healthy reset. Look at your day, look at what you want to accomplish, look at what you're not accomplishing, and see if you can improve. And for me, like I said in the very beginning of the video, I'm doing things because they feel really good to me. So it was easy to kind of jump right back in. And this is how I do it. Just jump right back into what works and what feels really good. So good night, everyone. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm going to bed at an early time, because now I'm waking up with my son for school at 7:05. My alarm goes off. So I have to make sure it's 10:53. I need to go and take a quick shower and be in bed and asleep by no later than 11:30, 11:45. So that is my goal. Successful, healthy reset day. Thank you for following along, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.